Mr. President, I addressed this assembly last year and warned of the danger that Venezuela posed to the peace and security of our region, not by its internal instability, but by its external assault on Guyana's sovereignty and territorial integrity.
President David Granger, as he addressed the United Nations yesterday, Venezuela presented an unneighborly gift to Guyana on the event of its 50th Jubilee Independence celebrations by its repudiation of a border treaty it had signed 117 years ago and ratified and respected over 60 years ago, President David Granger said. Venezuela elevated its claims to Guyana's territory in May of 2015 in the aftermath of a major oil discovery in this country's waters and has since made a series of aggressive moves to pursue its case. President Granger seized upon this yesterday in unusually strong language. Listen.
Venezuela, for a full year since I spoke, has stalled every means as it intensified its aggression against Guyana and thwarted all of the Secretary General's efforts to pursue a way forward, at least in terms of a process that promises final resolution to this controversy.
Mr. Granger said Guyana is ready to go to the International Court of Justice to put an end to this matter. He also stated that he will work with the current and incoming Secretary General so that this burden can finally be buried.
The United Nations cannot be dispassionate party to a threat to peace anywhere and to a challenge to the law of nations. Venezuela's territorial claim is such a challenge. It strikes at the heart of the United Nations. It strikes at the heart of its trusteeship of the law of nations. It strikes at the heart of the charter which the Secretary General upholds. Guyana, a small state, must look to the United Nations for protection against threats to its security, for intervention for peace, and for respect for international law.
President Granger also noted that his plea for international understanding had nothing to do with Venezuela's internal troubles. He added that the ordinary people of the country were our sisters and brothers, that their agonies touched our hearts, and he wished them early relief from their agony. But he had more harsh words for the president of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro.
Venezuela's claims, however, are a threat to Guyana's existence as an independent nation. They are a scandalous revival of the conquistadorial disease that once plagued Venezuela's own history. They are a crime against our humanity, clothed in the verbiage of national honor.
Mr. Granger ended his address with the appeal that Venezuela's aggression should not be allowed to threaten our children's future. Andrew Weeks reporting for Safe TV2 Headline News.